Hey guys. Bleh. Let me just start by saying that. Bleh. That's kind of how I feel right now. So in this video, I want to tell you a little bit about what's been going on the past few days, and also show you this beautiful place where I am right now, here at Lake Catalan. Oh, I forgot to take that. Also, I want to tell you what happened with the dog clinics that we did this week, and yeah, we'll see where this one goes. So I'm on my period today, so that means I feel like crunchy and heavy and just like kind of blah. And you know, I was feeling kind of crappy this morning, and I had to leave the house because we did the food delivery for the elderly people. What do you say? The wizened people? What's like the kindest way to say the wise elderly folk? For the elderly feeding food project. God damn. We did that today, and so I had to leave the house for that. And I remember just standing there, like, just doing the best I can, and it's just like I'm going really slow, and I'm just really crunchy, and just barely putting one foot in front of the other. I wanted to do a video, I couldn't do it. It was like, I can just walk down the street. I can't do more than that. And then I saw my friend. I was walking down the street, kind of stumbling down the street, like, okay, I can do it. One foot in front of the other, doing the best I can, which is not very good right now. And I saw my friend, and Jeremy, he's back. I don't know from when. And he was telling me about how he's been having such a really a shit time because of the Mercury Retrograde, and all these things went wrong, and how it's almost, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much for letting me know, because it was like I could feel that there must be something cosmically going on, you know. Let's look at this amazing tree. Hi everyone. Yeah, I've been in my Mercury Retrograde the past couple days. I had some really some stuff, just going through stuff, man. Luke left for India. That was like a big thing that happened. Got my period. Did the animal clinics. Oh yeah, yesterday we were supposed to have the second animal clinic. We did have the second animal clinic, but the Muni didn't make the announcement. So by the time I showed up, it was already over. So it turned out to be a really small clinic. We only served like 11 animals at that one. But Daisy was leaving, and she was also not feeling so great. And I was like climbing up the hill, not feeling so great. So we kind of met in the middle of good, you know, like. And so I was thinking about this idea. Hi everyone. Hi Harold. Hi Lopez. Hi James. James, good to see you, man. Penny. Hi honey. You know, I was thinking about this idea. You know, it's like, do the best you can. You know, we say do the best you can, but really go for it, like get an A, right? Do the best you can with the expectation that you're going to get an A, because the best you can is going to always be great, because the best is great. And you know what? Sometimes the best you can is not very good. Sometimes the best you can is literally just like putting on your pants and getting out the door, and like hopefully you didn't leave the burner on, you know. Like sometimes the best you can just like downright sucks, and that's okay. In fact, I've been having these moments where I was just like really tired. Also, as I mentioned, my period was coming, the new moon. So when the moon is the darkness, energetically, the world is kind of like, so it's the time when people are more tired, right? That's why full moon, people are energized, they're acting kind of crazy, right? So there's these other forces acting on it. So I was like super tired, and I had this voice being like, oh, I don't want to do it, I just want to rest, and this other voice, you've already rested so much. And it's like, well, I think I just need more rest. I think I just need to really just kind of just take it easy on myself. And then I had this realization where it's like, you know what? No, there was the other voice that said, but you've been like really you've been taking it too easy on yourself recently. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to continue taking it easy on myself, because I've spent most of my life being really, really hard on myself. And so it's like I have time to make up for it. Hi everyone. Hi Terry. Hi Graham. Hi Anto. Hi Donna. Hi Niaz. Oh, so I'm here with Miss Stella. We're sitting under this really cool tree. We just did the food delivery for the elderly project that we do, and it was so special. It was really great to see all of them together in one place, because now the new hotel Choco meal where we did the clinic. Daisy let us use that as the food distribution point, so it was really great. We had everyone all together. And you know, and I think that was also something, I was like feeling so crappy this morning, just like, cannot, just like, ugh. And then I went to do this charity project with these old folks. And, you know, there's nothing that will change your mood like helping others. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, Allah. Sometimes the best thing we can do, Allah. Sometimes the best thing we can do to get out of our own, like, stuff is to, yeah, just find a way to lighten someone else's load. Look at this handsome little doggo. Hi. Hey, Chooch. She's my little wolf. Hi, Lotus. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you about something that happened. So you guys may know that like I'm in recovery. Like I'm a sober person. At least I try to be a sober person. So I don't drink alcohol and I don't smoke weed. And, you know, in a lot of senses, it's easy to think of, like, recovery about just, like, don't take the substance, right? Don't take the thing. And yet, I'm coming to understand, I had an incident that happened the past couple days. Hola! Hey, Chocho! Lo siento. Where I feel like I had a relapse. Honestly, like, I feel like I had a relapse. I didn't smoke and I didn't drink, but emotionally, I got into a state where, like, I was weak, I was tired, I was, like, in a really low place. And I slipped, and I acted in a way that was like, honey, that was so selfish and so self-centered and completely not seeing the other person. I was in this interaction with this other person who I care about very much, and I just got triggered. I got triggered by, like, nothing, because it wasn't going, like, my way. I didn't get things my way, and then instead of, like, clearly communicating what I wanted or being like, or like recognizing that I was in kind of like a trauma pattern, I just like lashed out and I pouted and I made it all about me, and it just like totally ruined this moment with this person that I really care about. And I realized that, you know, I thought I was doing really, really well. I thought I was like, you know, I'm doing great, I got this, like I'm at peace, I'm you know, I'm doing all my work. Like, you know, it's like they say with addiction that it's a subtle and powerful foe. What is it? It's a subtle foe, right? It's this like subtle undercurrent. And so it's like I got to a place where I thought I was so good and so strong, and then just in this moment of weakness, like this energy of selfishness and self-seeking just like came and knocked me down, and it's like, oh my God. And then it just like caused all this havoc, and then I was just like ashamed and guilty for what I did. It was like a relapse. It was like a relapse. But it was like an emotional relapse. So I realized that I have still so much work to do on myself. I have so much work to do on myself, especially when I think that I'm like good. Especially when I think like the times that you feel strongest, that I feel strongest, that's when I need to be the most vigilant. And they say that the price of sobriety is constant vigilance. And I saw that. I saw what happened when I wasn't being vigilant. And my mind, and it's like my true addiction is to victim consciousness, to being a victim. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing, this isn't the way I want it. I want it this way. This is your fault. It's your fault I feel this way. You're not doing this for me that I want, and you don't see me, and I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, so that was also something I was going through the last few days. And you know what? And Shanina, I feel you, girl. And so here's the thing, though. If we go through a moment of relapse, whatever that means for you, you know, you have all the feelings of like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I say that? Why did I act that way? Why did I cause all this harm? Why did I just slip up and like mess things up and sabotage everything? Stella, why? Stella, why? Right? So it'd be very easy in that moment to slip into like beating ourselves and yes, self-flagellation. So what I've been realizing though is like that's the time to double down on my self-love and my self-care and nourishing myself from within. Because that mentality, that victimhood mentality, is perpetuated, one, by resisting. So even if I'm resisting what I did, oh, I shouldn't have done that, oh my God, why did I do that, blah, 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 then I'm perpetuating the monster that acted out in the first place. So that's also why the past couple of days I just haven't had it in me to make videos in the way that I normally do. And so I've just been, I'm writing my next blog email list, which turns into a blog post, and it's all about how we nourish ourselves from within. Because as long as I'm looking for something or someone to give me that hit of feel good from the outside, then I'm always going to be manipulatable, and I'm always going to be weak, and I'm always going to be susceptible to whatever dark force, call it addiction, call it whatever that thing is that makes us act crazy and destructive. I'm always going to be susceptible to that force. If I'm generating those feel-good feelings from within, then I am much stronger in the face of those forces. Bah, So exactly, Bethany. These are the times for self-compassion, understanding, and self-love and care. Exactly. So yeah, let's look around. Yeah, you recognize the signs as progress. And and Marianne, I think that's a good point. It's like, well, okay, so these moments in life where things don't go well, maybe we don't act the way that we should have, or in the way that is of the highest benefit for everyone involved. Like, I think one of the most important parts is yes, be kind with yourself, and also do the work to excavate. Okay, what happened? What happened in my mind? Where did I trip on the wire? What was the small thing that maybe was even a misinterpretation that then snowballed into something, and then all of my subsequent reactions were out of that initial moment? What was that? What happened in my mind? And this is why I believe in having the self-awareness, so we can see the pattern, so I can see, oh wait, so if I could go back to that moment where I really messed up, I wish I had stopped and been oh wait, I'm in a trauma response right now. I can't believe what I'm thinking. Wait, this is not the other person's fault. Something's going on with me. What do? I wish I had stopped and danced. I wish I had gone and meditated. I wish I had told the person, hey, I'm going through something right now. Can you help me? This is happening in my mind. I know this is not about you. Can you just So, slowly we're unraveling a knot, and there's a great quote. It says, rejoice in your regrets. Rejoice in your regrets. That's easy. No, it's not easy. Rejoice in your regrets, because they're your greatest teachers. And so I had this really, really hard moment of essentially of a relapse. I didn't do drugs, I didn't drink alcohol, but in many ways I relapsed. And I rejoice. I'm grateful for it, because I've decided that I'm going to use this to really learn and get stronger. And so that doesn't happen again, because I want to be able to recognize, oh wait, I'm doing that thing where now I'm quietly pouting. Okay, wait, don't turn this on the other person. Don't turn this on the other person. Don't do it unless you want to explode the situation and cascade into a downward spiral of negativity and sadness. Don't do it, because I know where that leads me. Play it through, play it through, play it through. Okay, what do I do? Stand up, do something else, break the energy, go take a shower, spin around, do something different. So slowly we're unraveling a knot, right? It's because we're not where we were before, but we're still on a sort of spiral path. We have to, okay, you did good this time, and yet you're continuing on the timeline, and then, oh, you're spiraling around to the next version of that lesson, Oh, it's so pretty. So this is what progress can look like, especially on the journey of recovery. It's not getting it perfect, not expecting us to get it perfect, and then being willing to learn and take responsibility. Stop blaming other people, because it's not. Cool, Helen. Sounds interesting. Stella was such a hit. We went with the old folks thing today, and the funny thing was one of the elderly folks who is in the project receiving the aid was Stella's former owner, and so he was there. His wife couldn't come because she's too sick. She couldn't walk right to get there, and he was like, thanking me, and I was like thanking him for Stella, and it was like, she's my best friend, and he was really happy, and yeah, there was a lot of gratitude. It was a really nice experience. So it was also really cool to use the new hotel, the old hotel, Shucklemale, where we did the dog clinic, to be able to open up the space and have all these like people from the community come in and sit around. And there was some waiting, and I don't speak the language they speak. Not all of them speak Spanish. In fact, I think most of them don't speak Spanish. And so I just had my ukulele, and I just played. I just sat there and played. I just played some music for the elderly folks. Isn't this tree amazing? I left and it was like sunny, and I was just like, oh, purity, and just like kind of stumbling down the street. And it's like, I'm not ready to go home. I've made it out. I might as well go to the lake. So here we are. So this is the result of my stumbling. So yeah. So I don't know if you saw, Luke left for India. He's on his journey. I was just watching some of his live videos at the airport in Israel, and like, that man amazes me. He always is able to choose joy. Like, he really just is such like a happy person, and not without his demons, but like, yeah, I'm really impressed by him. Do you guys know Luke? Andrea, another book called Girl Stop Apologizing. Cool. All of those sound interesting. So anyways, do you want to hear my song? So I told you, so this is a song I'm working on after the whole stupid relapse thing where I was acting really selfishly. This is a work in progress, but let's see if something else will come out while we're here. Stella's doing so great. I did get a really great song that night. Anyways, I'm not going to go into it. That's pretty much as far as I've gotten. I still have to get to the resolution where I asked for forgiveness. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Oh my god, jeez. Come back. So that's kind of where I'm at. So, okay, so we mess up. We do a thing that we know was like wrong. We hurt someone, we hurt ourselves, we get triggered, we go into a downward spiral of negativity, and then afterwards it's like, oh my God, why did I do that? So then the shame and the guilt steps in, right? And that can almost be worse, and that perpetuates it. And then we have the attachment of like, I wanted it to be a nice time, and now we're all crying. Like, I wanted this, and this was supposed to be this way, and it was supposed to be special, and now everything sucks. It's like, okay, whoa, just whoa. Whoa, all right, we're human. We're human, and we're gonna make these mistakes. And when we do make mistakes, how do we want to handle it? How would you, if someone you loved made a mistake and then was really upset, what would you say to them? And so it's like, can we learn to talk to ourselves in that same way? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Look at this. Patricia, you were singing awesome. Nice. So I'm really getting into singing and my ukulele right now. It's like a huge opening in my life. The things that feel most important, especially after this episode, working on my recovery. I want to get back. I'm doing some book work with my sponsor, so that feels important. Herbalism, working with the plants in the gardens. I'm going to do some volunteer gardening at Casa Curativa this week. And then music, ukulele, singing, and kirtan. And in fact, now that Luke has gone to India, I don't mean to keep bringing that up, but that's important because normally he was leading the kirtan at Karuna, and so now there's this big like void. And so I want to step up and help out and be more active in the kirtan. So we're going to be setting up a kirtan group. And just like get together and sing and. Yeah, do you want to hear my other song? I sung this for the old folks. You've probably heard this one before. I see what I did was wrong. So also, I'm going to take the link down. You know, speaking of like doing our best sometimes isn't very good. You know, we didn't hit the goal for the fundraiser. I think we got about halfway there, but it turns out that was enough because we ended up having two like much smaller clinics than normal. So it's like, do the best you can. Do the best you can. Do the best you can on this journey of learning. Knowing that sometimes your best sucks. Sometimes your best just fucking sucks. And that's okay. It's okay, and it's enough, and you're enough. So here's the other song. This is about moving from the darkness to the light. It's funny. It's funny, when I first start singing, it's like, oh, where is the song? I have to like find the song in my voice. summoned by my song. I totally thought that cow. Oh no, this cow is summoned by the man who's driving the cows. Oh man. It's okay, Stella. Oh man, I totally thought that the cow was gonna like come. That was my oh shit moment. It was like, oh no, it's coming for me in my song. It doesn't like my song. Acetona, the cow's coming for. The cow's coming trampling me. Oh my god. Jesus. What does Jesus have to do with the cows? Everything. No. Keep your cows out of this, Jesus. That was great. Did you guys see that? Oh my god! Oh my god! The cow! Oh, the last thing you want to see is like a cow beginning to run. Oh my god. Nice little light. Yeah, exactly, Karen. That's literally what that song is saying. Because here's the thing. When we, because it's us. It's not you. It's us. It's me. It's us. We're just mirrors of each other. You know, when I'm in the darkness, it's like the hardest thing to remember is that it won't always be this way. Like, you'll get to the other side, and there are treasures in the darkness. Like, so say, like, if you're in the hospital, Adriano or and others, you know, if you're in the hospital right now, that sucks. Like, that's a deep darkness, and I wonder what you could learn from that, like what you could take away from that. You know, like for my instance, I was telling you guys about where I felt I had that relapse. I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, thank God, but I did emotionally relapse into this like really just selfish moment that just spiraled out of control and just turned into this like horrible darkness of suffering. And I remember I was like crying, and I went into the covers, and I just wanted to like die. I just literally wanted to die. And I was like, okay God, I'm completely powerless over this. Like, I can't fix this, I can't do this. Everything I do seems to like mess it up more. So like I surrender. Like I'm powerless over this. Oh look, oh, it's a little, yeah, with the flower. So cute. Anyways, and so I decided in that moment, one, I'm just gonna surrender. Okay, God, like, show me. I'm like literally, this is my addiction. This is like a weird addiction that I'm playing out right now. It has nothing to do with drugs and alcohol, but it's an addiction nonetheless. And like, show me how I can grow from this. Like, show me how I can get through this and then be stronger for it, right? Show me, like, may this be the thing that leads to my greatest evolution and expansion. And like, I claim it, I declare it, I claim it, I declare it, I'm asking for it, I'm praying for it. Like, I don't know how, but like, show me, God, like, do it, you know? So, So that was the thing. Alright, let's get some. Let's stand up for a second. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, my body. Ugh. Ugh. Period. Period's real. Yeah, Lucy, be kind to yourself. Recognizing is progress. Yeah, exactly. Recognizing. Because you know what? In the past, I wouldn't recognize this. I would have just like stayed in my like story where I'm like blaming the other person and it's all their fault and they did it to me. And if only they were different, then I could be happy. It's like, oh no. Like recognizing, okay, here's my pattern. Wow. All right. It's like I have a demon. It's like I have a demon. And I was doing so well. Hold on. Hello. I was doing so well. Hello. Adios. I was doing so well. And then, you know, they say the price of sobriety is constant vigilance. It's vigilance against a demon that when you're not paying attention, when you're not strong, when your cup isn't full, it will like take you down, take me down, right? So just recognizing like, oh, okay, here's the pattern. Okay, that was where the demon emerged. It was like that moment that started me thinking this thought, and then that thought led to these thoughts, and then all those thoughts built up until I was being a pouty little bee, and then lashing out at the other people around me and blaming them and making it their fault when it had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with them. It had nothing to do with them. That's like the cosmic thing. Yeah, exactly, Shannon. People addiction is the worst. It's the hardest one to overcome. So pretty. Look at this just gorgeous tree. Yeah. Yeah, Diane. And then, so something we were talking about in the High Vibe Tribe, we had on our last call about a week ago, is this idea. We did a reading from this little book talking about how, like, that life is this. Oh, Adriana, thank you, honey. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm beaming all of the love back at you. You got this, girl. You got this. So we were talking about in the High Vibe Tribe how we're doing this reading that was talking about how like life is like a symphony, and you're sitting there enjoying it when suddenly you realize that you forgot to lock your car, and so your mind can't be present and can't enjoy the symphony, but you also can't leave because you're in the middle of the show, and so it's like caught in this like tumultuous like turmoil inside over things you can't control, and that takes you out of the moment. So it's like, yeah, Andrew, I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl. So it's like, how do we hold all of those pieces of like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, and oh, I'm still, and oh, and I feel, while still being like, wow, look at this like gorgeous symphony. Like, listen, wow, look at this like miracle of life all around me. Like, wow, and still be present enough to like hold all of those things, but still have the eyes to see the miracles around you. Now that's true ninja work. That's true ninja work. Hi, Wendy. Hello, honey. So, that's kind of how I feel. Let's sing another song. Let's sing another song. I only know a couple, so. Oh yeah, Bronco's doing great, by the way. Oh my god, so like it was cool. It was like kind of cool this morning. It torrentially rainstormed last night, so it was kind of cool this morning. So like I wore a long sleeve shirt, and by the time I get there to the old folks thing, I am sweating, and I have like the biggest like sweat stains on my pits, and it's like, hi everyone, you know, I'm here and I'm sweaty. Oh my god. Darlene, I have not seen any email from you. I will go back and check, but I've also been not very available these past days, so.
Green.
by Vance Joy. And I remember when I was trying to play that song a few weeks back, and I could not get the thing and my words, and as soon as I tried to combine them, my brain exploded. And so to have practiced and got to the point where I can like sing it and like really get into it feels really good. So it's like, even if you think you're bad, you know, it's funny, like now some people think I'm good, which is crazy, because I just remember how bad I was. And so now, like, I was at the thing, and there are these little kids there, and I was like, yeah, playing my ukulele. And he's strumming, and he's like, oh, it's Malo. And I was like me, you're bad like me. Like, you know, keep going, you know? Oh, wait, no. Everything you say and do has meaning. I am telling you it's true. How life keeps Warrior Rose. Yeah. Can that be my artist name? Inner Scat Warrior. Oh, oh my God. Ugh. Body. Ugh. Jesus. Oh. Let's take a look. Let me show you the tree that I'm sitting under here. Some dudes are doing some work in the stones. This is where the cows. There are the cows now. Hey now, brown cow. Thanks for not trampling on me. Well, hello, Alexander. Greetings, Earthling. Excuse me. Let's go up here. We're not gonna go far. Ugh. Stella. Cow. Stella, would you protect me from that cow if that cow came after me? I bet she would. I bet she would try. Stella is very, very dedicated. So you can see the guys are working in the stones down there. I know, Kim, isn't that such a great tree? Kim, how are your chickens doing, honey? So that's where we've been sitting this whole time making this video. Shannon, you want to adopt Bronco? Bronco would be such a good boy. He's such a, I'm actually thinking of like maybe I will take him with me because he's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I don't, yeah. If you wanted to adopt Bronco, it would be a rigorous interview process for sure, conducted by me, of course, to make sure that he would have a good home. But even still, like you can't just export dogs from Guatemala. You have to like do a road trip through Mexico. She's a very protective daughter. Actually, I was just telling these little boys. They were asking me if I would give them my ukulele, and I said no. That's my son. And they were asking about Stella. And I was like that's my mother. Stella's my mother, and my ukulele is my son. Ooh, Janet, it sounds like you're making some assumptions there. I can't make Luke go to India. No, Luke decided to go to India about six weeks ago. And he's following his heart, and I support him. Oh man. Hi, Carrie. Any more pig sightings? No, but we're close to that neighborhood. But we got plenty of cow sightings and cajones sightings. Oh, by the way, these collars are so cool. The one that Stella's wearing here. And Melissa from Purple La Luna is selling these, and the proceeds go to support Paris Libres. She does. Hi, Ollie. Yeah, so Ollie, I saw your question before. When is Luke coming back? Where is he going? When is he coming back? He's gonna go drink tea in Dharamshala and hand out libritos to monks. No, he's gonna go drink tea with monks on a certain corner in Dharamshala. And when is he gonna come back? 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 2 weeks, 2 years? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. And then what was the other thing? Is he coming back to Karuna? I saw that question. Is he coming back to Karuna? I was like, yes, of course. He built Karuna. He invested everything and continues to invest everything in Karuna. Like, yeah, he's not abandoning Karuna. So, Calhones, exactly, Shannon. All right, guys. I'm starting to sense that, oh, Terry, if you want one of those colors, go to Purple La Luna. It's a Facebook page to search purple, like the color, La Luna, like the moon in Spanish, and you'll find it. And so a portion of those proceeds from those colors go to support Paris Libres, and I told Aaron I would support him for a fundraising video, for a fundraising push he has coming up to build a house. He really needs to start construction on the dog sanctuary. And I have a vested interest in that happening because these puppies, oh, and I can't wait to show you guys the puppies. When I get home, I'll do a video. They've opened their eyes and they're fat. I've got some fat little sausage rolled puppies. In fact, I'm really proud of how fat they are. And I think Gloria was over and she was impressed by how fat they are. I've got some fat ass puppies. And that's because I've been making bone broth for the mother, actually for all of us. We've all been drinking a lot of bone broth. So it's like, you know, it's like, I was saying is like, you know, sometimes your best sucks, but you do what you can. Like, your best fucking sucks right now, And yet you do what you can, like make the bone broth, you know, keep your house clean, like make yourself a good meal, do a yoga practice. Like, yes, everything sucks and things feel like they're falling apart right now. And yet, like, what's that thing you're gonna do for yourself to like fill yourself up? Because here's like the bad, here's like the worst case thing that we can do is that like you do something, you fuck up, you relapse, you go into like something bad happens and you feel ashamed and you feel guilty, and then you use that to go into a downward spiral into an even darker darkness where nothing matters and you don't care and like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, no. In those dark moments, that is when you need to up the brightness on the self-care and the self-love. That's when you make those small choices that matter, like doing that yoga practice, like cooking yourself that good meal, like just washing the goddamn dishes instead of just going and crawling into bed because you hate everything and want to die. So do that, but wash the dishes first, because then when you come back, you know, out of it after like, whew, glad I let myself go there, and like, oh, cool, now I don't have to like clean up the kitchen. So, oh hey, Mike Quill, what's up, buddy? It's probably a different Mike Quill than the filmmaker that I worked with. There she is, Purple La Luna. So Melissa in the comment, Melissa White Al Shukari, she is the owner of Purple La Luna. She gifted Miss Stella that wonderful collar, and you know what, Melissa? Since Stella's been wearing that collar, and you know, I've been keeping her clean and fat and happy, and with the collar, people are like, they're always asking, oh, your dog, what's her name? She's so beautiful. Like, they think that she's some like exotic, like white person dog that like I imported from like some other country. And I'm like, dudes, this dog is the street dog, the dirty, skinny street dog that you probably passed every single day and possibly tried to kick a few times. Like, it's amazing what like love, food, attention, like energy, like what that will do, and that it'll work for a dog, it'll work for you, you know? It's like we have to pour ourselves the medicine of who we are, well, first into ourselves. Because here's the downfall with this, is trying to rescue others and fix others as a way of feeling better while neglecting yourself is also not the way to do it. It's like simultaneously help others while also putting yourself first, so filling your cup, and then subsequently the help that you give comes from an overflowing cup, not out of trying to use people. There's a way of using people to feel better, and I think that was also part of what my relapse was about. It was like I was trying to use this person to feel better because I didn't feel good, and then I was expecting them to make me feel good, just like I expected weed to make me feel good, just like I expected taking a shot of alcohol to make me feel good. I was using this thing as the object to manipulate myself into feeling better, rather than cultivating those feel-good things naturally from within. So that's why the newsletter I'm working on right now is all about what's inspiring me is nourishing ourselves, how we nourish ourselves, right? And so some people are like, oh, it's selfish to think of yourself. And it's like, no, it's selfish. No, it's destructive not to think of yourself. The best thing that you can do for others is to think of yourself. But again, here's the paradox. Like, all spiritual truths come as paradox. It's like, it's true and it's not true. It's both and, not if or. It's like, yes, if you're just thinking of yourself, that was what my relapse was about. I was only thinking of myself and what I wanted in that moment, and like a quick hit and feel good. Like I was only thinking of myself, right? As opposed to, I'm thinking of myself and like, okay, honey, it's bedtime. You need to get your rest. Like, okay, honey, it's time to cook dinner. Okay, honey, it's time to turn the computer off and like get moving on the thing you know you need to do. Okay, honey, you need to say no to those people so you can say yes to these things that you know you're a priority. And once those things are taken care of, then, you know, do whatever you want to do with an open and light heart, you know? Like it's a funny paradox of like, it can be selfish to only think of yourself, but it can also be the greatest gift you can give the people around you. It's funny, right? Do you guys know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Rosemary, yeah, do something involving self-care each day, even if it's just to pick a flower out of the yard. First of all, Rosemary, I love hearing from you. And I think you're right. every day flexing that muscle. Okay, what's something nice I can give myself? What's something nice I can do for myself? Even if it's just literally walking across the yard and picking a flower with the intention of like, I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this for you because I know you love flowers, so I am giving you a flower. Instead of waiting for someone else to give you the flower, I am giving you the flower because I love you. Thank you. Because I heard this great thing the other day. It's like, if you're not giving it to yourself, you'll never find it on the outside. Even if you receive it, it will never be enough. You know? Oh, Austin, you drank too much last night and you're hungover. Well, honey, I feel you. I'm glad I haven't had that feeling in a long time. And so what are you going to do to be kind to yourself today? How are you going to take care of yourself? How are you going to make it up to yourself? You know? Yeah, Lotus. Exactly. You guys know. So, all right, Stella. What do you say? I think we should feel horrible. I think it's time. Speaking of self-care, I'm glad I made this video because I was kind of like, oh, I need to make a video. I should make. Oh, I was shitting at myself. So I'm glad we did this. Yeah. So I'm gonna go home and drink some more bone broth and give some more bone broth to the kids. And oh, I can't wait to show you the puppies. They're so cute. There's this one blonde one. Oh, and it's cool. Like the mom, Violet. She now, I think she's gotten to the point where it's like she doesn't fully trust me, but she also doesn't distrust me. Like she really accepts me. Like sometimes the puppies, actually one puppy, the little blonde puppy, always falls out of the doghouse, and so she allows me to go and pick him up and put him back in the doghouse. And she's right there, and she could try biting my hand, but she doesn't. She knows I mean well. So he's really cute. He's really cute. He's the one who always falls out of the doghouse. It's always him. There was one time another one came out, but typically it's just the little blonde guy. Yeah, Rosemary. Yeah, Lotus. I am enjoying this new phone just as much, if not more, than you guys. I love to be able to, show you in such high quality, high definition the things that I'm seeing, especially as a photographer, former professional photographer. Shannon says, when I was in college, I held off a year in my studies. I felt how I can help others if I can't love and make me happy. Nurturing ourselves is so necessary. You're a therapist. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Yeah, Linda, cool. You bought yourself a screen room for $99. It's like, what's the thing for you? Like, what's the thing you love? Like, what's the thing that makes you happy? Like, what's the thing? Is it a flower? Is it a screen room? Is it a piece of chocolate cake? Is it a hot bath? Is it, sitting down to a good book? Is it taking yourself out for like a special lunch? Like, is it face painting yourself when no one's home? Is it like putting on pajamas and like hanging out in bed? That should be so special. Ching! I picked that one. All right, let's go. I'll bring you guys a little bit of the way so you can see. Nice, Linda. You're a cool lady. Linda, I think of you since that Zoom call we had. Oh, Jesus. So, so get yourself together, man. We can do this. Sorry, I know I was cursing a little bit. I'm sorry if there are any kids or sensitive ears. I just feel crappy, okay? Okay, I'm gonna show you the rocks, Lorraine. Just keep a sec. Linda, I'm gonna show you those puppies. Linda. Oh, excuse me, little ant. You see the ant? Oh, bye. Blessings. Okay. I make everything sound so easy and graceful, huh? Okay. almost there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, Stella. Easy and graceful. Yeah, totally, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie, you know, I was thinking, like, what is this? Must be something, because if I'm going through it, it means other people are going through it, which means it's a shared thing, which means it's fine. Something in the sky, because as above, so below. And it's like, I saw my friend, he's like, oh yeah, Mercury Retrograde, we're just finished, like, we're finishing it today, I think. So it's like, congratulations, like, we made it through. We may be broken and battered and worn out, but good job. We're almost on the other side of it, so. All right, thank you, I love you. Good girl. So, this is a way that I don't normally come. The F word makes you feel better when you're in pain. Well, you know what? Yeah, Guadalupe, exactly. Yeah, you know, I think there's a big something to be said about, like, really, like, yeah, let yourself feel crappy. Like, let yourself be there. Because a lot of times when we feel bad, it's like, I shouldn't feel this way. I'm so sorry I feel this way. I'm so sorry. When is it going to end? When is it going to stop? Instead of being like, you know what? I'm crumpy as fuck right now, and it's okay. I'm just going to go put on my softest pajamas and just, like, be where I'm at, and, like, yes. You know, because, like, what you resist persists, and also what you resist feeds drama and creates more tension and just more of the stuff. Hi, guys. Yeah, Lotus, girl, I feel you, honey. Excuse me. Hi. I'm gonna give you your space, because you could, yeah. Stella, what do you think? It's a big old bull. Carrie, I miss you too, honey. Yeah, kind of, Tammy, exactly. Kind of a heating pad and a nap kind of day. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna get my hot water bottle, and put on my womb. Oh, I did a really cool session with this womb worker the other day. We did pelvic floor release, and she actually showed me where my womb was, like, and had me like kind of touch it and, like, grab my womb, like, that's your womb. Like, wow, really? I've never had such a direct relationship with my own womb. And that was a really interesting session. It's interesting, the connection between our womb and our voice. So it's like, as I'm doing this, like, womb work, my voice is opening up also. So I saw someone saying, oh, your voice is so powerful now. And it's like, it's the result of all of this, like, kind of therapy I've been doing. But I really need to pee. I might put the phone down and pee somewhere. Oh my god, it rained so much last night. I woke up to the sound of this torrential rainstorm. Oh my god. Feel the feeling and just be, feel the feeling. Let yourself fully feel the feeling and remind yourself you won't always feel this way, but you can let yourself feel this way now. And if it's crumpy and frumpy and shitty, great. You know what? And you know what I'm finding is the best thing is, like, turn it into a song. Like, channel it somehow. And that morning after I had that really shitty, horrible thing that happened because of my own triggers, I turned it into a song the next morning, and I cried, and I sang the song, and I cried out all the shame and the guilt, and now it doesn't feel as much of a charge as it did at the time. Oh jeez. Stella, will you carry me? Shannon, ba means, like, okay, yes, good, go, okay. So that place is my neighbor. That's the seed. Never actually been there, but my house is next to it. Oh. Lenny? Lean? How do I say your name? Thanks, Lenny. Yeah, no, you know, you guys probably noticed, I just haven't been around on video much the past couple of days. And in the past, I would come on the videos, even when it wasn't good for me, and I would sort of like create drama around whatever I was feeling. I don't know. It's like, I want to be real, and I also want to respect my own boundaries of like when I can show up reasonably. I don't want to sensationalize the things I'm going through. I don't want to dramatize them. I want to be honest about them, but I don't want to create unnecessary drama just for people's entertainment, which I think is something that I used to do in the past, unconsciously, not intentionally, but yeah, Linda, and that's also why I wanted to come on, because I remembered that, oh yes, other people are going through this too, so we should get on here and talk about it and send out that reminder into the universe that like, hey, it's okay if you're in a funk, it's okay if you have been in a funk, it's okay if right now your best sucks, it's okay if your best is not very good right now, because it's still enough, and you are enough. Ugh. 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 Yeah, Lucy King, that's a great idea. Sometimes writing it all down and burning it in the flame, smoke rising was great release. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, so it's the question of what do we do with this energy? You're feeling in a funk, you're feeling angry, you're feeling shitty. What are you going to do with that energy? Are you going to downward spiral into negativity, or could you turn it into a song? Could you turn it into a poem? Could you turn it into could you dance it out? Could you paint it out? Could you, like, write it out in a letter and then burn it? Like it's energy. What are you going to do with it? You can sit with it for sure. And when you're ready to change it, it's going to require some sort of movement. Oh my God. So, a lot of rain last night. You know, I can't remember who gave me these boots, but I love them so much, and I've been wearing them like pretty much every day. These are like the greatest rainy season. Nice, Joe. Well, Joe, if you toss it in the trash, it still exists. But if you give it to water or fire, then you're engaging the elements to help transform that energy. Otherwise, it's just over there somewhere. So like, try burning it. There's also no wrong answer. I think it's all really just like a ritual and a metaphor for you. Laundry day. Imagine to do your laundry, you had to come up to the river and then put your clothes to dry on plants. So remember that next time you put your clothes in a washing machine. Hey, come on. So I don't know why, but they decided to break up this road and yeah, Joe, yeah, cool. I mean, it's all Stella, come on, girl. I hate when she does stuff. Hi, honey. Periody. You?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, cool. Love you. See ya. Stella. Do you ever do small fires where I live? Only once for the exorcism, but otherwise, no. I'm not allowed to have a fire at my house, and I'm already kind of breaking the rules with the dog, so I'm trying not to break too many rules. But you're right, Carol. I shouldn't have a fire. Yeah, Becky, I think you're. Oh, you do the clothesline. Well, that's because you are a man of advanced technology and advanced thinking. No, Yeah, clothesline sounds really great. I have a clothesline, but I think they're just by the river. I don't think they have set up a clothesline. I don't know why. Maybe they should. Oh. Sand. Ooh, would I consider doing a fire ceremony with the High Vibe Tribe? Carol, that's a really interesting idea. We should do a little fire ceremony. Great idea, Carol. Yeah, I'll put something together. I think that's a great idea. I think we could all use, I mean, who can't use a fire ceremony? So when I was back in New Jersey, being in the States, I remember when I was taking the dog Sky for a walk, I really noticed this place is so flat. I can see everything. Yes, Adriana, I will continue playing with me, and I'm glad you're still here, honey. It was so flat, and I was just like, I love living here in the mountains. Oi, that's not, no es un basura. You know what? That's the thing, is you can't. Okay. It's like, you have to be really careful about correcting people in their own home country, especially. Yeah, it's. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. So this is typically what I deal with trash. Katie, this path is leading me back to my house. Looks like it's a good moment to get back because, well, the rains typically come in the afternoon, so. Hi, baby. That's a nice rock. Hey, Tammy. Yes, the rain is coming. The rain is coming every single day now, pretty much. If we don't have rain, it's like a weird day. The rain comes in the afternoon with this Hurricane Agatha coming through, which missed us. But we were getting a lot of rain in the morning, which was weird. So typically with the rainy season, it just rains in the afternoon pretty predictably. So that's good because you can go out during the day and get your stuff done, knowing that you got to be back by the afternoon or have your rain gear ready. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. Oh, you had to take the barbed wire away. Good job. Oh, Sharon, Bronco's doing really well. I've been keeping the cone on him. He was licking a little bit too much for my preference, but he's doing better now. Hola. He's doing better now. I was checking this morning and I think one of his stitches might have come out, but he's wearing the cone. And we're doing the best we can, and he's happy. He's well. He's goofy. In fact, he's like the most lovable I've ever seen him. In fact, oh, thank God! Wow. Okay. Well, speaking of the cone, here's Bronco's cone. Jesus. Well, that answers that question. But I'm glad I found it. So, all right. Well. Well, that's awkward. Oh yeah, Tammy, Stella. I mean, yeah, I had a moment of like really intense gratitude yesterday, looking at Stella, being like, wow, like, this is my first dog, like really my dog, like as an adult, like my dog, my responsibility, and also like, wow, the gift of like, I can have a dog, like I'm not traveling anymore. I'm not a nomad anymore. Like, I'm settled here. I live here. I have a dog. And we have such a special bond. You guys know. Yeah, he definitely did not like wearing this cone. In fact, I don't even know how he got out of the fence wearing it, but I'm really glad we found it, because yeah. Okay. Oh, cool, Darby, nice. Good for you, honey. Which breadcrumbs? Can you say which breadcrumbs you've been following? Oh, look at that rock. Bronco. Where's Bronco? He's probably at home or he's out. But whenever I'm there, he stays, and then when I leave, he's like, all right, bye. Sometimes he'll try to follow me, but he hasn't. Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of thinking maybe bringing him when I move on, but we'll see. You wanna know what's great about this? So this is called sorrel. I think I've shown you this in videos before. You wanna know what's great about this? Sour, but so good. He's kind of like a homeboy. Like, oh jeez. Well, okay. Okay. Choo-choo. Puppies are doing great. You guys just hang out a sec. I'll show you the puppies. I'll go upstairs. We'll go see the puppies. Okay. Almost. They're building something new. Jennifer, yeah, they're stinging nettle. I love it. It's my favorite, one of my favorite medicines. I harvest a lot of stinging nettle from, oh, Katie. Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn. If you're feeling lost, I know, it's tough. So, you know, in those moments, it's like, okay, what can you do to take care of yourself? What can you cook for yourself? What yoga class can you take yourself to? Can you meditate? Like, what are, you know, it's like, that's the danger, is to downward spiral into darkness. So, but the alternative is using that darkness as a place to find hope, as a place where hope starts in the darkness. Like, hope is not born in the light when everything is good and great, you know? That's just continued optimism. But hope is when you're in that dark place and you don't know how to get out, and it's like, okay, but maybe, please, maybe there is a way, you know? It's like, so hold on to that, and let that be the compass that leads you, that little firefly in the dark, that little candle, a candle in a demon-haunted world. Shark Week? What is this Shark Week? I mean, you've mentioned Shark Week. You mentioned Shark Week. What does this mean, Shark Week? Tapping, exactly. Darby, great. Tapping meditation. Lots of new boundaries. I cannot accept negative vibes. To enter without purposes. You're reading the songs. Amazing. See, Darby. There you go. You have it. You know, and it's like that didn't all happen in one felt swoop. Like, everything didn't change in one moment. But like, okay, you started doing the meridian tapping. You started doing meditation. Things didn't magically change, but you know, you start doing little things and you make the consistent little decisions, and the next thing you know, you're not in the darkness anymore. Come on, Stella. Stella Luna. Stella Bella. I see what is wrong. Okay, let's go. Oh, Claire, that's great. So maybe Claire's happy place is spending 3 nights in a tent. Like, that's great. It's like, what's your happy place? You know, and maybe in that lost place, that's the time to like shut off the phone, like go into silence, like really go be with yourself, go listen to yourself, you know, stop inundating yourself with messages from the outside, which only further add to the confusion and the the feeling of being lost, you know? It's like these dark times are such gifts because it's where we can really find the most light. Ugh. Easier to say than do, for sure. It's when you're in it. Oh God, it's just all kinds of sucks. Look, one of the banana trees fell over. The storms have been so intense. The bananas fell over. Yeah, Claire, good for you, honey. Okay. Period week, Shark Week. Oh, Lorraine, that's funny. Shark Week. Yeah, you don't want to go swimming on Shark Week. I get it. Okay. So you see, I don't know if you noticed, but like everything has just exploded with growth because of the rains. Ella. Yeah. They're chopping a firewood. Oh, why is the door closed? Violet. Hi, Violet. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. She's like, shh, the babies are sleeping. Look at these fat-ass little puppies. She's like, my puppy. Look, their eyes are open. That's the blonde one I was telling you about that always falls out. That's what I like to see. I like to see fat little puppies. Okay, good girl. Okay, Stella, why is the door closed? Rosemary's looking good. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, I'm also happy to show you. Oh, Gloria got me bunch of macetas yesterday, these flower pots. And then look, actually this is what I might do today. I want to do some transplanting. These are kind of calendula, parsley, kind of kale, rainbow chard. These are some hummingbird flowers. I got some basil going, starting to look like basil, and then got some oh, this little sage is starting to look like little sage. Look at that. Nice. Oh, and then Sinellen, she sent me this one, or gave me this one at the meet and greet, so I got some basil and parsley going. And then these are just some hummingbird flowers, and I got this ruta yesterday. Yeah. Mama typically leaves during the day. I mean, she's here sometimes. She goes out. Yeah, great job, me and Violet. We're co-parenting these puppies right now. I'm the co-parent of these puppies. So, so these are some of the luckiest puppies probably in the valley. Some puppies aren't so lucky. I saw this message from a girl in the dog group that I'm a part of, that she found some puppies near her house, like in a pile of wood, and they didn't have, like, you see how these puppies are in a dog house, like protected from rain, protected, like it's dry, it's warm, it's cleanish in there. And the puppies that she found, they were like in like a wood pile, and they were like, a few of them were like rolling down the hill, and they were covered in ants, and the mother was like really skinny, and it was just this like were there other puppies, like there were only two, like she was only able to like find two and put them in this box. It was just like, ugh, this like horrible situation. Like most dogs, when they get pregnant, like they don't have a safe place to have the babies, and they don't have consistent food when they have the babies, unless someone is kindly taking care of them, as I am doing. So, you know, that's why it's important that we do the spay and neuter clinics, because we prevent having so much of that happen here. And then also, it's also why it's really important that we support the animal sanctuary, Aaron's Animal Sanctuary Paras Libres, because when these puppies are cooked and when they're able to be separated from their mom, they're going to the sanctuary. Because otherwise, I can't keep them here, and otherwise they just go onto the street. And so a lot of puppies don't make it. Most puppies don't make it. You know, like, it's just tough. So that's why it's important that people like you and me are stepping in to help out. So this is the last time that the animal clinic link will be below. I'm gonna take it off. If I don't, it's because I forget, because I'm Shark Week. But I'll just, my last call for donations on that link, that goes to support animals like these, animals like Stella before she, you know, won the Gringo lottery with me. We're paying for animal sterilization. We're paying for medicines, vaccines, food, to make these animals' lives better. So if you want to be a part of that, you know, we had two, nice, Carol, you'd love to see this group get those puppies spayed. And, oh, that's a great idea. Well, you know, literally, like, support the fundraiser, support the link below, because all of that's where this money goes. It goes to running these clinics, you know. So what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna do my best to try to find homes for these dogs with locals. I think Gloria might be interested in one, and I'll market them as like fat, healthy Gringo puppies, like well-raised, healthy, because most of the puppies also have a hard time finding a home, because typically they're skinny, they're mangy, they start life already with like diseases and illnesses just from not having a safe place to be born. So that's why I'm so proud of these like fat, healthy, like chubby little sausage puppies, because they're having the best start possible. So and if you want to come down and adopt one and do a road trip through Mexico, welcome. Come take puppies, so alright guys, I am going to go put on the softest clothes I can possibly find, and then crawl into bed and possibly put on the next episode of Outlander. Oh, nice. Oh, great! Tammy Clark says, lovely people on your page, don't enough stars, and Facebook matched the stars. We were able to help 2 dogs. Thank you, everyone. Awesome. Thank you. So this round we had 2 small clinics, partially because Daisy was kind of sick, and then also for the second one, the Muni didn't make the announcement, so the local people didn't know. So I think the first day we helped 26 animals, and then the second day 11 animals, so there's 37 for this clinic. Now if you combine that with like the 10 other clinics we've done, about, you know, we've definitely helped over 200 animals so far since last year, and that's thanks to you guys here on this page. So yeah, Lynn, food and shelter is life-changing. I mean, it's the base of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's like, if you don't have that, then I know all about having a root chakra imbalance and how it messes everything up. So, okay. Whew. I love y'all very much. Have a beautiful day. I'm gonna go deactivate this human shield and go into the softest mode I can possibly do, with some nice bone broth in my belly, because that's one way I nurture myself, even when I feel like shit, and the best I can do is not very good, but it's still enough. So just remember, the best you can do is not always an A, and that's okay. Just keep reaching for the next right thing. Not a drink, not a drug, not a dick. Just keep reaching for the next right thing, which is a thing that will make you feel good in the long run, not just that instant hit of dopamine right now, which may give you a moment of pleasure, but then, as Hafiz says, then drag you for days like a broken man behind a farting camel. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, guys.